What's going on, guys? My name is the Afk Obby, and old school RuneScape has changed forever. They're trying to implement things such as a new skill, the return of bounty hunter, official account builds, quests, and much more. Before we get started, I want to shout out quickly that I upload old school RuneScape videos every single day, and I love interacting with each and every one of you. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if that's something that interests you. Alright, let's get into these game-changing announcements. This is a summary of what you missed in the Old School RuneScape's Winter Summit. We now have a complete roadmap of everything to come on Old School RuneScape, ranging from January 11th, 2023 all the way beyond summer of that same year. Old School RuneScape wants our help to add a new skill. With the help of us as a community, they want to give us some options, see what we like, and expand further from there, making sure that they are spending their adequate time solely on skills that have chances of passing. They designed a 4-step pillar process for standards of the new skill and a polling structure to get the new skill or skills out as quickly and efficiently as possible. That includes tons of community feedback and betas. Yes, that's right, betas. Hopefully we can access those betas as a player base. I don't know if they're just going to send them out to content creators. I am a content creator. If they want to send that my way, we will gladly take advantage of that. I'll have a more detailed video on the process of bringing a new skill to Old School RuneScape very shortly. Check the description for that link below. This video will be out before that, so if you don't see it, it will be there in the future. Again, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to get notified for every time I upload a video. Usually they're daily obby videos, but sometimes they are big videos like this. They go on to show us the new quest, Desert Treasure: The Fallen Empire. It's an expansion on the quest Desert Treasure released about 17 years ago. This new Grandmaster quest delves deeper into the story and the history of a long forgotten empire. They've been paving the way for this quest with the release of the quests Below Ice Mountain, Temple of the Eye, the Garden of Death, and soon to be released Secrets of the North. And that new quest, which you've probably not heard of, will be talked about very shortly. It is teased that you will be facing off against 4 bosses in the new quest, and that these bosses are awesome. That and a new powerful set of prayers are in the works with no specifics on either mention. Listed are the quest requirements, skill requirements, and rewards. The quest requirements are Desert Treasure 1, Secrets of the North, Inakra's Lament, Temple of the Eye, the Garden of Death, Below Ice Mountain. Skill requirements are unconfirmed, but you can expect requirements in multiple skills, one of them being prayer. While not a hard requirement, we'd recommend a combat level of 100. The rewards include 5 quest points, a lamp offering 100,000 prayer XP, that's a little bit of time saved from getting PK in the wilderness, the ruinous powers, the ability to repeat the 4 bosses encountered during the quest for unique rewards. Now this part, I said something in the previous update video about the mysterious quest. I said question mark, what could they be talking about? We now have an update on the mysterious quest that they've been talking about. Say hello to the quest, Secrets of the North. January 11th is the current release date and does need to be completed before completing Desert Treasure 2. They then go on to mention that they were sneaking rewards inside of the polls from November, and here are the items we voted for in the polls with their actual names. Saturated Heart is still called the Saturated Heart. Phantom Essence is now called Ancient Essence. Bloodletter Shards and Bow is now the Venator Shards and Bow. Soulblight Icon and Scepter are now Ancient Icon and Scepter. Magister's Brew is now called the Forgotten Brew. And these items are dropped by the repeatable solo-only Phantom boss unlocked after completing the quest. Listed are the quest requirements, skill requirements, and rewards. Quest requirements are Making Friends with My Arm, The General Shadow, Devious Minds, and Hasil Cult. Hasil? Let me know in the comments below. Skill requirements are 69 Agility, nice, 64 Thieving, 56 Hunter. We'd recommend a comment level of 85. And here are the rewards you can expect for your troubles. Wait, what do you mean by troubles, huh? Is this quest hard? Rewards are 2 quest points, 60,000 Agility XP, 50,000 Thieving XP, 40,000 Hunter XP, access to the repeatable solo-only boss. Alright, now one of the 2 most exciting updates for accounts like mine that I upload every single day, shameless plug again, is the return of Bounty Hunter. For those who don't know, they aren't pulling the return of Bounty Hunter as they've already promised it. Bounty Hunter is essentially PvP with added rewards for seeking out a target. Bounty Hunter creators are also making their way back into the game. This means you can look to group yourself into specific zones based on combat levels. Power to the player. What is that a slogan of? All rewards are going to be pulled to the players, but they'd like for the rewards to be similar to the Ancient Warrior equipment from Last Man Standing, Deadman modes, or the release of PvP Worlds in 2008. They are very adamant that Bounty Hunter will be back and better than before. The woodcutting skill is getting a massive expansion in the middle of next year. This expansion brings in Forestry, the way of the forester. Forestry is making woodcutting less competitive and making it more about the social experiences, so no more fighting for trees. That is me, especially when I make a new free-to-play account. I'm always hopping right outside of Edgeville because there's so many bots. No offense, Jagex, but there's so many bots taking out these trees, okay? Planning on implementing new events and more economic offerings, they hope to introduce this expansion worldwide. Find everything you need across Gielinor. Where there's trees, there's forestry. I think that's what they said. I tried to remember that part. First step is picking up a Forester kit from the Freaky Forester, of course, then cut some trees. You'll now have the chance to encounter some new forestry events. Events like chasing away poachers, culling the pheasant population, rehoming bees, or even giving a tree ent a stylish haircut? What? I mean, it sounds wild, but I'm down for it. I've definitely done some crazier things, okay? I think we can all agree that we've done a little more wild stuff than just giving an ent a haircut. Looks like we have the potential of getting special rewards from helping mysterious inhabitants maintain their homes. Both rewards and XP are of course going to scale with woodcutting levels, and they are also going to adjust tree despawn timers to encourage players getting together as opposed to spreading across worlds, as it's easier to gain gains that way. I just mentioned that, I would always hop worlds because the oak trees would despawn so quick. Willow's not such a big problem, but dang, those oak trees are brutal. They were also sure to tease us about getting a bonus for group chopping as more players chop the same tree. New rewards include leaves that will be used to build special forester campfires, or even brew some fancy artisanal tea for herblore experience being added into the mix. As an Iron Man, I will not argue with some herblore experience. To go off of the economic offerings mentioned before, be on the lookout for the new forestry currency you can use alongside different tier logs to purchase unique rewards and components for your forestry kit. Well-stocked players can sell these components to other players, and elite gamers can make things for yourself and sell those for profit. We're not elite, we might be in Obby Elite, but I'm not the most elite. I just make content. They want to work with the community to refine the unique rewards, but as of now, the list is showing an equipable log basket, two-handed axes, B-box for your player-owned house, and even a way to obtain the lumberjack outfit without hanging around that stinky swamp for hours and hours. We kind of like being stinky? Hello? Lastly, we have what they're calling the official accounts builds. They take notice that restricted accounts have been in existence for almost the entirety of RuneScape, and that is no small feat. After 8 years of Iron Man mode, their first restrictive account mode, they want to see through another customizable account option and start supporting popular alternative playstyles. Whether you are a new player that loves skilling, a dedicated peer like an Obby, hello, or even a 10 HP like me again, opt into the new official accounts build system and show Gielinor what you are made of. Regular and Iron Man players both can participate and add restrictions. Initially, they wanted to restrict combat skills and support 10 HP builds, level 3 skilling peers, and 1 defense peers, but they're very open to expand further into the future. Or expand further in the future, not expand further into the future. That'd be pretty crazy. Restricted accounts will work just like unrestricted accounts. The only crucial difference is they can't make gains in content they are restricted from. That applies the other way too. You cannot opt into the system if you've already gained XP beyond the restrictions you've chosen. The example they give is if you have a 10 HP and 99 in every other skill, you'll still be able to choose the 10 HP peer restriction. No matter what craziness you get yourself into after that, you will not gain HP XP. That's right. A skilling level 3 peer can do Priest and Peril without obtaining prayer XP. The content coming out in the future is going to be absolutely insane, guys. I don't even think you guys understand fully yet the crazy content that we'll be getting. That wasn't in the blog, that was just me saying what I'm saying. You can also opt out when you realize the peer life isn't quite for you. You can always opt out, receive the XP you have stored away from everything you did while in restriction mode, watch the AFK Obby's restricted accounts instead, and go on living your life doing your main account things. And a quick disclaimer, when you opt out, you automatically get all that XP, so just be careful. They tease being able to see who was truly pure among the restricted accounts by keeping track of who didn't receive any restriction XP. I don't think that they went into detail on what exactly that means, but it makes you wonder if there's like separate high scores or what. They also tease things like new outfits, high scores, and chat icons while being hopeful for the restricted account community's future. Lastly, they showcase a bit of the Osrs mobile rework, but like the new skill, I will have a separate video showcasing the blog about the mobile reworks. This video will be out first, again like I said before, so just look in the description below for my video talking about how much mobile Osrs is changing, because the changes are huge. So there we have it, guys. I told you Osrs would be changing forever, and now I hope you believe me. I hope you didn't think that I was just, saying it to say it, but do you believe me now? Comment it down below. What's your favorite change? Are you not looking forward to any changes? Is there stuff you're going to be upset about? Let me know in the comments below. If you're mad at the whole thing, dislike the video. I won't hold it against you at all. But with the addition of new quests, player modes, more quests, BH returning, new skills, and much more in store for Jagex coming in 2023, I'm excited. I hope you enjoyed listening to my voice. My name is the AFK Obby, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. I will see you guys tomorrow.